Hi comic book fans, and welcome to another suddenlycomics.com video. Today I'm just going to be looking at some YouTube stroke social media weirdness. Okay, so I have got my YouTube analytics up here. Now, I'm a small YouTube channel. I started up in probably March this year. I've done quite a lot of content. I try to get video, sort of 5 or 6 YouTube videos out each week, which is, I've probably got over 200 videos I've done now. My numbers have been gradually rising. I'm nearly at 180 subscribers, which is fantastic. And my normal video, after it's been up maybe a couple of weeks, it's sort of got 30 or 40 views, which is, great. But there's something very weird about some of my videos. Right, the first one is, so I brought up this is the last year, so this is the number of views since I've been going, basically. And one video in particular has gone completely potty. It's this one that I produced back in May. I did a series of little videos about the characters that were going to appear in the Suicide Squad movie, which I think came out in August. And I did one about Blackguard and Starro the Conqueror. And, it started off and it got the normal number of views. But for some reason, this video now has got 13,790 views. So let's just have a look at this. And this is really, I just find this amazing. So here we go. And actually, it didn't do very much initially. It only started taking off around here in October. So this wasn't even when the Suicide Squad came out. It's after the Suicide Squad came out that this started taking off. Almost sort of 4 months after I made the thing. So you can see here that it's still getting about 100 views, 130 views a day. So incredible. I mean, it's a little 8-minute video and it's about Starro, and it's pretty good, but it's not my favourite video that I've done. It's okay. And so up here we can see that's an overview. People have spent 224 hours watching this video, which is fantastic. It's had 13.8 thousand views, which is 13.7 thousand more than usual. So let's have a look. We can do some further analysis here. Reach. Okay. So this is about where the traffic's coming in from. So this does explain to a certain extent. The biggest amount of traffic has come in from suggested videos. So this is YouTube suggesting the video to other people. So people who've watched this, who've watched this Starro tribute, and YouTube is putting up my video as a suggested watch. So clearly there are not a lot of videos about Starro the Conqueror, and I think this is what's driven this video to be so popular, because it's appearing, if you go to this Starro tribute, you'll find my video is in the suggested videos to watch. And I think this is what's driven it. And if you look at the search, it's Starro the Conqueror that's delivered it, and Starro DC. So, but it's still phenomenal. And let's have a look at the audience thing is the one that makes me really laugh. Right, so who is my audience for this huge number of views? Well, I am extremely popular with the ladies. So 69.6% of the people who have viewed this video are women. It's excellent. Not only that, but it tells you they're young women. So 75% of the 70% are women between the ages of 25 and 34. Okay. And where are these women coming from? Oh, well, it appears that I'm extremely popular in the Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand and Vietnam, and to a certain extent the United States. So my key demographic is a Filipino woman aged between 25 and 34. This video has probably had more views than all my other videos added together. Very interesting. I just thought I'd share this madness with you. If we just go back to the channel analytics, there's one other video which I want to show you, which is there was another of these Suicide Squad ones that took off much earlier, and I was amazed when it got 3,000 views, but the Starro one has completely overtaken it. But my third highest viewed one is a recent one from November, where I did my top 10 comics that I think I could rise in value in the next year. So, and I put in the title, my 10 spec comics for 2021. Now, I've never used the word spec before. And I mean, my videos on there, as I said, they usually get 30 to 50 views, something like that. But this one, if we go in and look at this one, it's had 667 views, which is a lot more, that's done really well. Now, what's interesting here is if we go to the audience for this one, so here it's not the Philippines and Vietnam and where all the viewers have come from. They're coming from the USA. Now this is really surprising. I was amazed to see that only 2% of the viewers for this from the UK. I'm delighted that I've got so many American viewers here. That's really pleasing, and if you're American, thank you very much. And somewhere I did manage to find out the majority of these were male, not female. So very different demographics for these two videos. I don't think my top 10 comics for why isn't this going back? Oh, there it is. I don't think my top 10 comics for November is going to hit 13,800 views. It would be great if it did. But there we go. I just thought I'd share some of those crazy numbers with you, especially this one where, I'm a big hit with women in the Philippines aged between 25 and 34. Who knew? Okay, thanks comic book fans for sharing some of the crazy world with me. Enough said.